Hello, and thank you for joining me. This is a guided meditation for those moments when we feel in complete overwhelm. I'm Melody from Melody of Movement, and I'm a somatic practitioner, and I recognize that each one of us, myself included, life happens, and no matter how many tools you have, overwhelm can come in and make us dive into a deep well of dissociation and coping mechanisms. And so rather than turning to those, my invitation to you today is to dive here with me as I'm feeling some overwhelm as well. And let's become conscious of what's going on in our bodies and our minds. So if you will, take a seat, slow yourself down, take a deep inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, and I want you to take a moment and just close your eyes if you haven't yet, and use your mind's eye to see yourself standing in a field. Now that field is completely up to your interpretation. It might be a miles-long field with green grass. It might be a field that's snow-covered. There might be flowers around you. You might see a body of water off in the distance. You might be surrounded by mountains. You might be close to the ocean. Find your place, the place that your soul cries out for when you just need a break. A break from the overwhelm of study, the steady drip, drip, drip of the things that life brings us. Now, those things are not necessarily bad or unhealthy, but they're steady and they're coming at us. And so I want you to really flesh out this field. Look around you. In your mind's eye, do a 360-degree turn. See everything around you. It might be in the middle of the night. It might be full daylight. There might be clouds. It might be sprinkling a little bit. Whatever you are envisioning is exactly what you need. And it might even give you a little bit of a understanding or knowledge about where your subconscious is at as well. Again, we're not judging. There's no bad or wrong here. It's all good information. And so I want you to imagine yourself there with whatever landscape, whatever things, whatever weather is happening. And I want you to, in your mind's eye again, open your arms and throw back your head and look up. Feeling the freedom of movement, feeling the freedom of maybe the wind on your face, taking up space with your arms held out, breathing in the oxygen, recognizing that even though things may be a bit overwhelming right now, you are always free to take up space, and you are always free to come here. And then I want you to imagine yourself moving within this area, within this outdoor space. It might be a gentle rocking back and forth. And you might actually move your physical body a little bit that way too, and that's okay. It might be dancing around, it might be yelling and jumping, whatever it is that allows you to focus and let some things out is good. Sometimes we need this inner world to be able to express the things that are in the outer world. You are absolutely invited after this meditation to do those things. They might sound good. Jumping around or getting some stuck energy out of your throat by laughing or yelling or singing a song at the top of your voice. Whatever it is, I want you to follow it, because your beautiful body, your soul, your spirit has such wisdom. And all we need is to slow down enough to listen. So as you're expressing whatever you need to, getting all of that energy out in this subconscious world, and perhaps after this meditation, I want you to allow yourself to come back to stillness, or relative stillness. If you need to rock a little bit, that's fine. Coming back to stillness, I want you to stand there again. Drop your head back, looking up at the sky. And I want you to just accept where you are, that there are some things that you can change that are having to do with you, and there are things that you cannot change. And in this acceptance posture, I want you to accept where you are, that you can change some things, and you can have courage for that. And you can have wisdom to know the things that you cannot. And allow in any wisdom right now. It may not feel like much. It may be an inclination from your wisdom knowing what is not yours to change, or what is yours to change. What you do have a hand in and what is outside of you. Accept that piece of wisdom, whatever it is, whatever that inner knowing gives you. Whatever spirit, God, whatever you like to call it. Take this wisdom and let it drop down into your heart, remembering that you are safe. And even though things may be difficult and overwhelming right now, They will not stay that way forever. The only way out is through. And you can find joy in this place, and this is how you do it. This is where you do it. You find joy in hearing the whisper of wisdom and remembering what is yours and what is not yours. When you're ready, go ahead and move around, come back into your body. Placing your hands over your heart, accepting the wisdom that was just accepted into your heart. Blessing your heart with your hands. I thank you so much for joining me in this short meditation. Take a deep inhale through your nose, and on the exhale, exhale out everything that is not yours right now. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.